a rhyme. Cause this here's a lesson about being lewd, and you need the right visuals to put you in the mood. And I don't care who they are, they all have an attraction to adult-themed films with girl-on-girl action. Don't be concerned with how raunchy it seems. Just pop in a DVD and explore your dreams. Then pop in another, they're like a dime a dozen. Don't show those movies that are showing your cousin, cause that's a little weird. What an awful selection. What the hell is that even doing in your collection? You might want me second, not give me no chances, or you get a failing mark this semester. The rules of lewdness. The rules of lewdness. The rules of lewdness. Yeah, we could do this. Big ups to my man Bahama, who was just here before. ReW, of course. Michelle. Quentin. Ms. Stewart. We got Jonesy in the building. Alright, look out for the bloody mustard that's out near you. Word. Big up to my man Father Vincent at the door too, by the way. Alright. We got more credits to go. Just so we have a 3-minute song going on here. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. That song's, needless to say, is called The Rules of Lewdness. It's on my current album, A Fiery Red Horse. You can cop that on iTunes. I want to drop something new. Oh yeah. Got an upcoming album, new logos and new marketing schemes. And this one's on it. It's called You Ain't a Promoter. About some people out there who call themselves promoters. I don't know nothing about that. Hey Scarlett, why don't you count this off for me? In German. You ain't a promoter, you ain't a producer, you got no right to preach, you're a leech and a loser, a certified user, a barnacle bastard, riding coattails as you eat them like acid, a tragic way to live, cause you ain't got no life, you touch yourself over pictures of another man's wife, a man with no ethics, you're an ethical scum, you ain't a promoter, you're a liar and a bum. All these war stories, but you never been to war with your camel clothes from the 99-cent store. And you wear it with pride like you're rapping hardcore while sponging gore for others like a pudgy little whore. The money from the door and plus the tip jar. You take it and drive off in your assed out car. You can't even settle your tab at the bar. You ain't a promoter, a fraud is what you are. You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. A fraud is what you are. You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. Yo, Scarlett. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You ain't a promoter. You ought to be banned. You ain't a producer. You ain't even a man. You're a crusty old fossil that lives in the past, and you cry because people just won't kiss your ass. Hooked on stag, all you do is breast, snorting and then gossip like a laundromat hag. You know the type, talking this and talking that. It's all fun and games till you lose your hat. You wish someone like me would host your shows, but you wear tattered clothes and treat women like hoes. Spoon up your nose and everybody knows the brand is worth nothing if the product blows. You're getting blown away by the words I say, but you know my name ain't games I don't play. You a promoter? You know it's not true. Now back up before I spit fire on you.
You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. A fraud is what you are. You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. You ain't a promoter. You know what? I want your blood. Another new one coming up. I call this one, I Want Your Blood. 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 I I want your blood, I want your bread, your worldly possessions and your seven head. You think you need to sustain your petty life? Let's bring that back to the beginning. Bring that right from the beginning. Alright. Once again, the song is called I Want Your Blood, live on TV. Your blood, I want your bread, your worldly possessions and your seven head. I want. Let's do the next song. It works so well at mics. Corporations make a FEMA for protection when disaster strikes. They stroke their erections, cause every emergency's a new opportunity to run us through some new type of registry. Anybody involved with state law is not a friend of me. Those who shun me become my mortal enemy, for they declare war on what we adore, as if our civil liberties don't exist anymore. And furthermore, the propaganda machines want to shadow our goals and give us new dreams. And every big city is a prototype model of their diabolical plans and full throttle. Make no mistakes, the stakes are high. Now is not the time to worry if you'll fly. The free world ain't free if you let it imprison your mind. We're in the last days of time.
We're in the last days of time. We're in the last days of time.
What makes a typical teen wanna kill? Who made it okay to give him that pill and then cut him off for no therapy at all? Still I'm a gun and send him to the mall, hypnotized by what they see on the screen, reading the medicine chest like a fiend. But those ain't the kids that's a parent you see. The apple didn't fall too far from the tree, mixing some booze and financial woes. Talking with the neighbors, calling new clothes. As soon as he thinks he's staring at his wife, he lunches at the poor bastard with a knife. This is a psychotic cycle we're in. You think any government wants to end? If you believe that, then you believe any old line. We're the last days of time. We're the last days of time. We're the last days of time. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? We're the last days of time. Break it down some more. Time is of essence. Time is a factor when the press reports the next nuclear reactor in an unfriendly country. Look at that for a minute. How many of our allies got their hands in it? Money changes hands, euros, pounds, and dollars. We mix up our garbage and slap with some colors and stiff, heavy fines. Money don't go on fines, but who arrests them for their heinous crimes? False advertisement, perjury, genocide. Oh, what a rush, what a hell of a ride. But of course you miss it, cause while you're in distress, you're gawking at Gaza's rancid meat dress. And I can slap you about 100 times. Most of you with 20/20 vision are blind. The free world got sold and you were left far behind in the last days of time. We're the last days of time. We're the last days of time. The last days of time. We're in the last days of time. We're in the last days of time.